way to do. This couch is so comfy. I wish I could share the comfort of this couch with other people. I'm tired emotionally because I had an interview today for a job. The interview went really well. They asked me a lot of questions that were very nuanced. I answered them very well, but who knows if I'll get the job. So now I'm taking a nap to decompress because everything I did or didn't say and that they did or didn't say is swirling through my mind. Now I just gotta obsessively check my email for the next 2 days waiting for a response to see if I got it or not. Oh yeah, I bought a new camera. I got the Sony ZV-F1 for $500, and so now I can experiment with having footage from 2 different directions. So I'm finally doing a good job at not overeating. It's taken the influence. My girlfriend has really influenced me, and also just my drive and also just my desire to be better for myself and my body. It's not that I direly needed to lose weight, but I was overeating to the point where my stomach was suffering the consequences, and I was starting to grow out of my clothes. So I'm looking forward to my size shrinking back down a little bit so I can fit the clothing I already have versus being forced into buying new clothes. Also, just that my true hunger, also just being true to my actual hunger versus just eating out of stress or boredom, because that's what I was doing. I might go to the gym later on today. If I do, I'm going to try again to get the courage to film myself going. I finally started watching that TV show called The Bear. It's pretty good. The first episode kind of reminded me of Euphoria in that it was overstimulating and very confusing. And I still don't quite get the entirety of the show, but it's enjoyable to watch. Essentially, I've been watching a bunch of media that has Ayo Edebiri in it. I already watched Big Mouth. The other day I watched Bottoms, and now I'm watching The Bear. Am I watching them because of her? Maybe. Wasn't super intentional, but I like seeing her on screen and act. Also, I changed out my nose ring, my nose piercing for a nose ring, and I realized how much more a nose ring suits me aesthetically. It suits me better aesthetically. Like, I think I look super like edgy and cool. Also, I have new glasses frames from Warby Parker, the online website. It was my first time ordering glasses frames on the online website because usually I don't trust that type of stuff, but I kind of had to because I was in a pickle with my insurance ever since I got laid off. Yeah, and also this ring doesn't fall out of my nose like all my other piercings would fall out or almost fall out every single day, and it was very annoying always touching it to make sure it's still in there. But this ring does not remove itself, so thank God. You know, I have to admit, I don't watch the news. I don't. Call me insensitive, desensitized. I don't watch it. Why would I watch something that I have no control over, that's gonna show only negative things, and the only difference it'll make is making my life feel worse than what it is? That's why I just don't watch the news. I stopped watching in 2020 when they couldn't stop showing tragic things happening to Black people. So at this point, tragic happenings to anyone is not my business. I don't support the tragic happenings, you know. I'm against them. But unless there's like a real actual way that I can make a difference outside of just reposting something online, then you're not gonna catch me talking about it. You're not gonna catch me listening in on it. It's just too much. And I think we owe ourselves that if you don't watch the news. At least as a person of color whose people have been in the news so much and literally finds it traumatizing to see that. Why do I as a Black person who lives this Black life every day need to see all that? I don't. With that being said, we do need to stop providing support to Israel in the Israel-Palestinian conflict, because that's a conflict that is not going to be resolved by us, obviously. So we need to pull out and stop providing support. During this Valentine's Day, straight women, I urge you, please decenter men. I feel like there's a phenomenon among straight people where everything they're doing is a performance and they don't realize it. I think a lot of girls who are boy obsessed or boy crazy are performing or avoiding their issues and don't realize it. Does this sound familiar at all? If it's not familiar, then I'm not talking about you. I know this because I am but a girl, and I am but a girl who at some point was obsessed with boys. And you can go really far by being delusional in your mind. So let's stop being delulu. Since that's like, I'm saying delulu because that's like the new search engine keyword. Let's stop being delulu. Let's live in reality. Let's make reality and our delusions mash up into that we live in a reality that we enjoy, you know? Versus a delusion that's not really satiating us inside. Just decenter men. It doesn't mean hate men. It doesn't mean stop being attracted to men. Just decenter them. Think about all the ways in which you change yourself when males are involved. The little things, the little tweaks you do. Let it go.